broadcast is brought to you by FCS The Shop, pure futsal only, and by the Pod Escape Room, entertainment that's good for you.
Into Lansing, Michigan. We are here at the Lansing City Arena ahead of the National Showcase Final. Eloy and Power of Aurora Eagles. You guys made it all the way through the group stage in your first FCS showing. How does it feel to be here?
It feels really good. It feels really good. I love the competition. I think this is some of the best competition I've ever played, and it's really fun, and I'm having a wonderful time, so I'm happy to see what the final has in store.
Awesome. Well, Power, I'll hand the mic to you here in a second after I ask you the question. Ole has been a powerhouse in the FCS. They have yet to lose a match in FCS play in 2 years. Knowing that, what's your guys' approach tonight?
I think our approach is the same. We're here to win. We're here to compete. We think we're one of the best teams out here. So we're here to show that we've been playing together for a long time, and hearing that is kind of like it gives us a bit of challenge, but we're ready to take it.
That's awesome. I think that's the answer that probably everyone watching, cheering you guys on, wanted to hear. It's like, hey, this is a stat, but we're going to take it to them tonight, right?
Yep, ready. I'm ready. I'm excited. I think it's going to be one of the best games so far, so hopefully you guys enjoy it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for your time. I'll let you guys get back to it.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to have kickoff coming up in just a second. We'll send you to our sponsors now. You're watching the FCS National Showcase on FCS Live.
We're NMDP, and we're out here saving lives, relentlessly seeking donors so patients can live their dreams, like Mia's dream of finding a match and pressing play on life, Noah's dream of climbing the ladder, or Zoe's dream of a tiny house and a giant dog. Together, we have the power to cure blood disorders like leukemia and sickle cell disease. But we need more donors, people, and the donor we need could be you.
Committing a crime so you can try to escape from prison. Bad idea. Go into the pod escape room to play an escape game with your friends. Great idea. Test your skill as an astronaut in outer space. Find Santa in Save Christmas. Or take a vacation to an abandoned island. Just don't get stuck there. The Pod Escape Room. Learn more at thepodlansing.com.
Today's match is brought to you by Jolt Creativity, Destroy the Lie, and by Ally Marketing, Let's Be Friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Lansing, Michigan ahead of the FCS National Showcase Final. Danny Diaz of Ole Futsal. Apparently, I'm the only one in Michigan that calls him Danny, but I have the mic so everyone listens to me. But Daniel Diaz, you're one of those players that you're always making that hustle play, getting to the end for the opportunity to have it bounce off and you score. What does it take to have that mentality?
It's just a team-first mentality. I think that's what it is. If I can make that extra hustle, I'm not too much of a Jair's type of player, but they do the dirty work, and I'll just be there to clean it up.
Well, you guys are coming in looking for your second straight National Showcase victory, playing a new opponent. Maybe you guys have played them around, I'm not really sure, but at least in the FCS play, first time you're seeing them. What have you guys learned, and how are you approaching this match?
Oh, I think just like any other game, they look pretty good. We saw a little bit of them, but just like any other game, we got a championship mentality here, and we're gonna walk out of here with a victory like always.
Awesome. Last question. What do you think it's going to take from you personally on the floor tonight to give your team your piece to play to come out with a victory?
I think the same thing as always, just sneaking my way through bag pulls. We'll do what I got to do for the team. We all work as a team and just have that team first mentality, and it's been working for us, and I think that's how we'll get it done tonight.
Awesome. Thanks so much for your time, Danny. I'll let you get back to it.
Thank you.
All right. The kickoff for the National Showcase Final coming up right after this. Aurora Eagles taking on the defending champs, Ole Futsal. Don't go anywhere.
We're NMDP, and we're out here saving lives. Relentlessly seeking donors so patients can live their dreams. Like Mia's dream of finding a match and pressing play on life. Noah's dream of climbing the ladder. Or Zoe's dream of a tiny house and a giant dog. Together, we have the power to cure blood disorders like leukemia and sickle cell disease. But we need more donors, people, and the donor we need could be you.
Committing a crime so you can try to escape from prison. Bad idea. Go into the pod escape room to play an escape game with your friends. Great idea. Test your skill as an astronaut in outer space. Find Santa in Save Christmas. Or take a vacation to an abandoned island. Just don't get stuck there. The Pod Escape Room. Learn more at thepodlansing.com.
Together, we have the power to cure blood disorders like leukemia and sickle cell disease.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by FCS The Shop, pure futsal only, and by the Pod Escape Room, entertainment that's good for you.
Welcome everyone to Lansing, Michigan. We are just a couple minutes out from this National Showcase Final. Ole Futsal taking on Aurora Eagles. Final instructions from the referees going to the teams. This will be a full-length stop clock game. Each team will get a timeout as well. This is the game all the teams in the showcase wanted to play. The two squads here today, Aurora Eagles and Ole. How did they get here? Aurora Eagles, they won Group A. Victories over Capital Futsal and Chicago House in the group stage. Actually, a penalty shootout against Chicago House in the group stage that they won in their very first match here. And then beating Lansing in the semifinals by 4 or 5 goals is how they find themselves faced up across the Grand Rapids Red, who are wearing black tonight. Still undefeated in FCS play. And they're looking to repeat as National Showcase champions. They won all their group stage games, both of them, against Inner Detroit and Lansing, and then a semifinal match against Chicago House. No game, I believe, with a smaller margin than 5 or 6. They will start with Martinez, Vasquez, Zavala, and Danny Diaz, who we had a chance to speak to before the match. And for Aurora, it'll be Sarab Chouan in goal. They'll be starting with Eloy Ayazibi, Manos Chouan, and Omar Rashidi, who is the current Golden Boot leader. He's got, I think it's 8 goals so far this tournament. As this ball goes out of play, Ole will maintain possession and tag along with those 8 goals, 3 assists as well for number 10 in the red there, Omar Rashidi. Aurora have shown themselves to be very dangerous in the counter, which they are doing right here. Challenging Andres Montes' shot, and Martinez blocks it before it gets to him. Andres Montes and the goalkeeper, Neon for Ole. Benches look a little bit different from each other. Ole could use a couple of the seats of the Aurora bench, just 4 on the bench for Aurora, and Ole about 2 players too large for their seating availability over there. Montes opening up, coming out of net, using his touch in the back. If you're joining us for the very first time here on FCS Live, thanks for tuning in. All the FCS Live games throughout the season, which starts in November, and tournaments like this, sometimes friendlies throughout the off season, are streamed right here on the FCS Live YouTube channel. Brought to you by FCS The Shop, a new futsal shop coming very soon. Futsal Champions Series own futsal store, pure futsal only. That'll be at fcstheshop.com coming very soon. Ole on the counter after defensive pressure. Oh, David Zavala had an empty net in front of him. Early chance from Ole. Does not go they want it to go. The way they want it to go, excuse me. Well, Zavala right back at it, trying to work with Diaz. He goes to the floor, and they will be whistled. And a caution early here in the match. Manos Chouan wasn't happy with that one. Referee right there in a great position, making the call and issuing the caution. Would have been a 1v keeper situation there. Pretty clear cut, it seems, in the eyes of the official. Now, Alayo stands over it. Going to Martinez, stepping up in defense, Rashidi, forcing Ole backwards. Be interesting to see how the styles of these two teams clash here. Good defending there in transition from Ole, and a whistle going against them for their first foul. Manos Chouan. One standing over the ball. He's got Naya Busy to his right. Rashidi in the middle. He goes for goal off the post. What a strike from Manos Chouan. Had Montes beat, but hits the iron. Ole obviously well known for their talent across the board. 3 solid lines, quick substitutions, and full lines, hardly ever mixing lines up. Almost entirely staying with the same 4 groups of 4 as they rotate see with their large bench over there, right behind the ball, ready to stay fresh throughout the entire game. Alayo, finding Crawford. Go backwards. Marcos Real into Alayo. Nice leave in. The toe poke is wide from Real. One cleared far away. Nearly hit our camera up there. That would have been fun for all of you watching at home. If you've been watching the showcase so far, particularly the last game, I think we saw it really come out. Aurora Eagles, high intensity, very fast transition team. It's not that they can't create chances otherwise, it's just that they're really good at running in transition, usually getting 2-3 players in a break that you might think it might only be one. They scored probably 4 or 5 goals against Lansing. That method, choosing to high press here. J.R. Real able to break the pressure for the time being, up across half, 1v1. Slows it down. And now to the other side. Turnover. Aurora 3v2 just behind Chawan. And out for a kick-in. Here's Marcos Real. Over to Jair, excuse me. Now looking for Beto Espinal. Can't get it now, working in transition the other way. Shot blocked from Maeshimai. An accumulated foul going against Ole for their second. All in goes short, looking for the back post, blocked by Montes. Follow-up blocked. Anthony Leon, he has it here under heavy pressure. And Aurora will win it right back. Eloy Niazibi working with Rashidi on the far side. Kicking for Aurora on the far side. Chuan spinning away from pressure. Can't complete the pass down that far sideline. Away in the dangerous area. Leon loses it, goes back to Stout. Ole for this match here. Jonathan Stout, number 19. Here in the final for the National Showcase. A full 20-minute stop clock, 2 halves. You're used to the showcase final, the other games in the showcase. There was a running clock in that one. So for the final, a full-length match as Omar Rashidi in his element meets Montes, also in his. The celebration towards the bench afterwards. Off the corner. Play like that, and it starts to give you goosebumps. I think we have an exciting match up ahead. We're going to get a yellow card against Anthony Leon here for encroaching on the kick-in. It does not count towards the accumulated fouls on your screen. There are the little white bars at the bottom beneath the logos. If that's something that's new to you in futsal, each half you are allowed up to 5 fouls, essentially for free with no penalty. And every foul after that results in a penalty kick from 10 meters away. That one is deflected out for another kick in for the Eagles. Ball coming in, now spinning away from pressure. Ayaz busy. Over to Omar Rashidi. There's Manos Chouan. Back to Sarab Chouan. Olay trying to get out in transition. Jonathan Stout with it. Back to Espinal. Won by Omar Rashidi. Olay defense tracking back, and Rashidi will pick up the foul here. Olay get a line change in. Back to their starting 4. Nice run in from Vasquez. Diaz with the layoff to him. Take a look at this last chance on the break from Omar Rashidi. And Montez, that's the celebration afterwards. He was pumped for that 1v keeper scenario. And again, he turns it aside. Those are his 2 saves of the day. Another one from long range. This time Montez can hang on. Now here's a chance, Chouan turning it aside. Vasquez on the layoff. It's a good look on goal. Zavala's shot is blocked. Zavala gets it once again. Tries to go down the sideline. Omar Rashidi keeps him from going. And a little tug on the jersey will be Olay's 3rd foul. Pass is blocked by Diaz. Now Martinez off to the races. A shot. Well done to create that space and try to pull it back to the back post, just a little too far. Long distribution, bouncing around. Olay in control. Martinez down the line, heavy pressure immediately for Diaz. That's the kind of pressure we're seeing from Aurora. And here they are again, forcing a big save out of Montez. A huge reaction. Now here's the corner. The count has started, only 4 seconds to get it in, and just a little too long. It'll be a goal kick. Wasted opportunity there for Aurora. Olay looking into the pivot spot. Lyle just try to get a touch on it to Vasquez, who is coming in. Good defending from Aurora. Mose Crawford stepping in. The shot will hit the outside of the net from Eloy. Busy. Aurora currently 8 shots, 4 on net. And Olay 5 and 1. About halfway through the first half here in the Lansing City Arena. Toe poke from Jair Real. Right to Saurabh Chauhan. Aurora out of the back. Busy, forced out of bounds, keeps possession. We'll go back. Long diagonal will be cut off by Real. Quickly the other way, Aurora, 2v2. Oh, they not on the same page. A really good chance there. Maya Shimaye and Chauhan. Aurora able to win it in the back, and Montez with another save. Keeping that one from coming across the net. Rashidi somehow able to keep the ball in for a while and does win the kick-in. Miles Chauhan will go backwards. Pressure coming from Aurora, and a whistle here. Going against Jair Real to the floor. Pacifique Maya Shimayi. That'll be their 4th foul. Now here is the free kick from a ways out. Going for goal and missing wide. Chauhan with 3 shots and a shot on goal for the Eagles. First team in any FCS play to have a mascot name, interestingly enough. All their teams, more of a traditional club name, you could say. Well, this is where Aurora can be really dangerous. Omar Rashidi just misses a little bit wide. No touch from Montez. He'll get it out quickly. Anthony Leon has Meyer up the floor. Will choose to go backwards instead. Olay in the middle of a line change. Able to complete it. Espinal try to leave it for Stout. Leon has to come to the rescue. Now Stout cutting it back. Left foot is looking for the top shelf. Didn't miss by much. Jonathan Stout spent some time with Olay in previous seasons. Since joining the FCS, I think we've seen him in the showcase last year. Maybe for one other match or so. He has it here. Quickly under pressure from Rashidi. Finds Espinal. His ball lost. Now turning. Busy. Espinal takes it. And Olay in possession. Under 8 to go now in the first. Scoreless. Diagonal collected by Omar Rashidi, 3v2. Stout on the break now. Meyer overlapping to his left into 3 red jerseys. Stolen by Aurora now. Left foot goes well wide from Eloy Ayabizi. Olay into half-court attack. Now Anthony Leon into the middle. Tiny Espinal blocked by Manos Chuan. Beto Espinal playing with Lansing City for all of the regular season last year here in the tournament in an Olay jersey. This one gets through to Meyer. He wanted to play it across goal. Aurora not letting him in there. Another corner here for Olay. They'll do it a third time. Isaiah Meyer. Now Leon. Got a pick from Meyer. Goes to Stout. They'll give a pick for Stout. Left foot blocked by Chuan. All controlled by the Eagles. Long ball through. A little too far for Gentile Selemani. Zavala now with lots of space. Coming inside to the top of the arc. Dangerous place for him to get his try with the left foot blocked by Selemani. They'll do it again, and Selemani will have the same result. War Eagles out of Illinois. Their first FCS action, making it to the National Showcase final. Another toe poke from Zavala. Carbon copy of what happened the last 2 times. Ball's loose in the middle. Olay pick it up, but they do get whistled for the foul. Diaz can't believe it. That should be 5 fouls, indeed it is. So for the next 5:52, Olay cannot give up a foul, though they have a chance here. David Zavala finishes it on the individual effort. The turnover got by the first offender. Goalkeeper effort not enough. Other defenders not quite enough. Zavala falling to the floor. You can see he was happy about that one. This one bouncing around into the arc of Montez. He collects it. 1-0 Olay. 5.5 to go. Martinez. Dribbles it out of bounds there. Right before that goal, we were talking about the foul count. This is something that is new to any of you viewers out there. You are allowed up to 5 fouls in each half. The shot here comes from Chuan. Would have been wide. Montez collects it. But every foul after the first 5 results in a penalty kick from 10 meters out, which is also known as the second penalty spot. So for the next 5 minutes, that is an advantage for Aurora. If they force any fouls from Olay, they will get a second PK. Aishimai to Rashidi inside, looking for Ayabizzi, but off the mark. Olay will complete their line change. Still one waiting. They got 3 out of the 4 on. Up to the pivot spot. Alayo holds it up. Offer it over to Jair Real. Lots of space. Looking to take someone on. Faking the left foot, now the right. Save from Chuan. Couldn't collect it, still bouncing around. Very dangerous, and inside the arc, Cesar Alayo draws the contact. I think that was probably a smart play from Alayo. I think he knew that was probably coming. He shielded the ball, just kind of waited for the contact. Got held up there. And we will have a penalty here going against Olay. Puts it away. Olay 2. Aurora 0. Excellent spot right to that post in the back. Not a whole lot Saurabh Chavan can do. It's going to be the first timeout that we see here of the game. Aurora Eagles want to talk it over. They got 4:05 left in the half, trying to attack this deficit. Today's match is sponsored by Ally Marketing. If you're looking for a friend in the marketing space, check out allymarketing.us. Providing all kinds of marketing services, treating you more like a friend than a number in their checkbook. Allymarketing.us. Ally Marketing, let's be friends. And a reminder, coming very soon, FCS The Shop, pure futsal only. FCS's very own futsal shop. Very excited about this. Providing the best futsal equipment in the world to those of us here in the States. FCStheshop.com opening very soon. A soft launch already if you're interested in checking it out. Selling Joma gear, including the ball that's used for all the FCS matches and many of the shoes that players are wearing out here on the floor. So after the goal and the timeout, 4 minutes to go. We'll see what changes might be made, what was discussed in that timeout. Possible to just be kind of a breather for Aurora. They have a much more thin bench than Olay. Looked like a handball there, no call from the officials. Perhaps playing the advantage. Now Alayo with it. Marcos Real coming to him, quickly turning. And kicked away by Rashidi. Olay still maxed out on fouls. Any foul from them in the next 3.5. Resolved in a penalty from 10 meters out. That was a 4-second call. They get 4 seconds to put the ball into play, so a turnover to Olay. Currently the difference coming off the boot of David Zavala and Cesar Alayo. Shot count quite even. 16 shots, 5 on goal for Olay. 16 and 5 for Olay, and for Aurora, 15 shots and 6 on goal. They might get another chance here. Going down is number 9, Setlamani, won't get a call. Seemed like he was probably trying to draw some contact and get that 6-foul penalty. This long ball is stolen by Marcos Real. Toe poke. He will finish the job. No one picked him up. He said, I will take it myself. Not quite quick enough on the foot save from Chawan. Three 0 to Olay. There's a long diagonal. Maya Shamayi couldn't quite get it. One from long range goes wide. So we see Ayabra Sheedy on the floor for the first time today. Number 11 here, pressing JR Real. Real still with it, toe poke. Chawan able to get down in time. Olay got to make it that kick in quickly. Crawford was eventually called for, the ball being played in while it was rolling, so it goes to Arroyo. He was arguing that he should not have been, the count that should not have started that early. We continue here, 2 minutes to go in the half. Olay with a high press. Omar Rashidi looking long. Arroyo still with control. Ball up to the pivot spot. Not looking for a turn. Crawford in defense, and we're going to get a whistle here going against the Eagles. I believe that was number 9, Gentil Selemani. He had hold of the jersey of Olay there. Stout, nice shot, turned aside by Chawan. Stout, a quick move there, trying to get some space. Still got it in the corner, and he'll win a corner for Olay. And Olay are going to take a timeout.
Everybody clap your hands.
1:26 on the clock. Fabian Rodriguez, head coach of Olay, he wants to talk this one over. He very frequently comes up with set pieces and plays. You see that all the time from them. What will he draw up here? Today's match is sponsored by Jolt Creativity. Destroy the lie that says I am not creative. One at a time. Also a reminder, we said this a couple minutes ago, but if you're looking for futsal gear, FCS, the shop, coming very soon. Selling highest quality futsal gear from around the world right here in the U.S. Very own futsal shop of the Futsal Champions Series. Off the corner, first attempt for Olay. Won't go for them. They'll do it again. Meyer back to Stout. Ball inside. Leon had some space, but first touch, not what it needed to be. Long one. Maya Shamayi. Not able to make it happen. Here comes Leon off the roll from Montez. Quickly up to half court. And being pulled down is Selemani. And that's going to be the 6th foul for Olay. It will be a penalty from 10 meters out. See that play once again. A little too much contact for the referee's liking. Montez hype about it. He is allowed to come off his line. And it looks like it'll be Omar Rashidi to take it. And it's high. Great opportunity for the Eagles. Fortunately not taken for them. Omar Rashidi, number 10, who took that, has been finding the back of the net all tournament long. And this time, just sent it a little bit high. They'll press up here. Montez able to collect it. He'll distribute to Leon. Now Stout on the near side. First touch is off. Transition opportunity for the Eagles. Selemani over. Rashidi long diagonal. And a shot from Selemani hits the outside of the net. Leon finds Espinal. He's loses control. Aurora quickly. Now a 3v2. Can they put one away? Montez shuts the door. Off the corner, headed away by Stout. Omar Rashidi going for the Meg on Leon, won't happen. And we have hit the end of half number 1 here at the Lansing City Arena in Lansing, Michigan. Olay on top 3-0 at the break. Nearly identical shot stats. Aurora with 20 and 7 on goal. Olay with 20 and 8 on goal. But 3 have found the back of net for Olay and none for Aurora. Second half action is coming your way along with the halftime show presented by FCS The Shop and the Pod Escape Room. We'll have exciting second half coming your way. Take a look at these highlights of the first half. See some of those reactions from Andres Montez. David Zavala after the goal. You open up the score line. Fans here excited. That was the play at the very end for the 6th foul. We're going to send you to our sponsors on the other side of the halftime show. And second half action, you're watching the Futsal Champions Series on FCS Live. Don't go anywhere.
Together, we have the power to cure blood disorders like leukemia and sickle cell disease. But we need more donors, people. And the donor we need could be you.
Committing a crime so you can try to escape from prison. Bad idea. Go into the pod escape room to play an escape game with your friends. Great idea. Test your skill as an astronaut in outer space. Find Santa in Save Christmas. or take a vacation to an abandoned island. Just don't get stuck there. The Pod Escape Room. Learn more at thepodlansing.com.
We're NMDP, and we're out here saving lives. Relentlessly seeking donors so patients can live their dreams. Like Mia's dream of finding a match and pressing play on life. Noah's dream of climbing the ladder. Or Zoe's dream of a tiny house and a giant dog. Together, we have the power to cure blood disorders like leukemia and sickle cell disease. But we need more donors, people, and the donor we need could be you.
You're watching the Futsal Champions Series on FCS Live.
Together.
Second half action begins right now. Futsal Champions Series National Showcase final. Olay up at the break 3-0. Goals coming from David Zavala, the first one to score. And speaking of goals, Manos Chawan was threatening here. Danny Diaz with the slide. Now the giveaway. David Zavala looking for a second one. The shot goes wide. He got the first goal of the match. And it was Cesar Alayo following him up, and Marcos Real, the last one, just a few minutes before the end of the half. But quite even on the shot count across the board. I mentioned it just before going to the halftime break, but 21 shots for Aurora, 21 shots for Olay, 7 on goal for Aurora, and 8 on goal for Olay. But where it counts in the back of the net, Olay up 3-0. Oh, this one should have been in the back of the net. Danny Diaz, 99% of the time, finds the net there. We spoke with him before at the beginning of this match. Just about the effort he puts in. He said he brings it back to a team effort. It's his job to do that. Try to provide something a little extra, making those runs, back post, making the runs in the chance the goalie might bobble it or deflect the save rather than catch it. He ends up finding the back of the net quite a lot because of it. He had a chance here as Zavala was poking it across. It's out for a goal clearance from Sarov Chirwan. Zavala finds Diaz, who hits that one wide. High pressure from Ole. Looking for Maya Shamayi down the line. Wasn't quite there in time. Montez will get us going again. Ole taking this possession slowly. Yeah, looking for the diagonal. Here's Marcos Real. Lio. Back to Real. Now Jair looking for a 1v1. Left foot to the back post, and Crawford not able to get a foot on it. Long distribution headed away. Jair brings it down. Pressure from Selemani, able to bother Real enough to get him to lose it. But a quick turnover. Crawford inside, just misses Alayo, who was hoping he had someone else running further on the back post. And again, a 4 count here against Aurora. Gonna get it in time. Missed the first half. It was scoreless for a while. It wasn't until a little bit after halfway through Ole opened up the scoreline. Aurora actually were the aggressors early on, had more chances, putting Ole on their heels a bit. As the game has gone on, we've seen more opportunities for Ole, a little more comfort for them. Their deep bench of talent as Marcos Real's shot goes wide off a deflection. Certainly helps as the games go on. We'll see how that effect takes place during this one. Off the corner, Alayo tried to hit it out of the air. It'll be essentially a corner here for Ole. Shot at the near post, Chirwan with the foot save. Looked like that one was going wide regardless. Now Jair able to get by one, looking for a back heel follow-up. Shot a little wide from him. Omar Rashidi pretty quiet here in the first 5 of the second half. Lyle gets it right back. And Rashidi able to coax that one out of play. Olay start a line change. They'll be able to complete it here. Meyer puts it in for Montez. Montez will be tried, and he makes another save. 8 for him on the day. Corner lobbed over to the near side. Trying to go down the line. Stout won't let him. 2v2. Stout the diagonal to Espinal, but it's out of his range. 5 minutes gone in the second half here. 3-goal deficit for the Aurora Eagles. In the red. A lot of times we see Ole Futsal in their red jerseys, this time in black. Is the Aurora red. We're looking up at those 3 goals on the scoreboard. Goalkeeper Andres Montez certainly adds a lot of personality to this group and energy. He's been talking throughout this whole showcase with his teammates. Might be able to hear him in the background. This one takes a deflection, and it will be a restart from the hands of Chuan. Or actually, incorrect signal there. The deflection resulted in a corner for Olay. Leon looking inside to Stout. Blocked by Selemani. We'll take another one. 3 players for Olay. They break. Meyer right back in the corner looking for it across. Espinal was waiting. Never got to him. Aurora on the break. Can't control it. Ayab Rashidi and Gentil Selemani. The 2 working together for it there. Heavy pressure from Aurora. Great chance here. And Montez with another save. Best opportunity of the half so far. Miles Chuan couldn't get by the neon wall between the pipes. Ball given away. Stout leading the break. Meyer across. Leon not quite there. Olay pressing high. Selemani able to get by one. Lifts it down the line. Rashidi was looking for the far post, but it's out for a corner instead. Corner is lifted to the far side. Selemani brings it down. Shot. Shanked. There's that chance earlier. Montez making the save. You see the celebration afterwards. Ball at the other end. Diaz makes sure it finds the back of the net. Zavala had the space. He got it in between the goalkeeper and Chuan, who was trailing back. Not quite in the right position to cut that one off. It might have been going in the net, but Diaz made sure of that fact. And it's 4 on the board for Olay. Follow once more. Coming his directions, got it now. Oh, looked for Diaz with a cheeky pass there, but didn't connect. Now Diaz with some extracurricular after the play, taking out Ayab Rashidi. Ole now with pace. Foul called against Ole. First foul either way this half. At this point, last half, I think we had 6 or 7 total. Relatively clean second half. Maya Shamayu was looking for Sadi. This ball across from Diaz is blocked out for a corner. Take a look at that play earlier. The slide from Diaz. And afterwards, he went right over and let him know about it. Now off the corner, a whistle going against Aurora. That was the whistle that just happened. First foul against them will be almost exactly a corner. Or even closer to almost exactly just a kick in on that sideline. 2 Ole players at the top, Martinez at the back. Stout checks away, going back and forth, gets inside. 2 Ole players were there. Aurora the first to it. Justin Sadi trying to get it away. First time we've seen him today. And another whistle here against Ole. Danny Diaz goes down on the tackle from Gentil Selemani. Ole bench won a card. Kind of stuck his foot out there, definitely. Could be worthy of a yellow in many people's eyes, and the official here not interested in it. Give Selemani a talking to. Well, that might have been Rashidi, excuse me. Play continues. Nice turn here. And Montez prevents that one from getting across. Ole on the break, 3v2. Stout looks for Zavala and out of play, last touched by Aurora. Zavala off the corner. Fighting for it, and will be Aurora ball. Here is Selemani in the corner. Try to chip it inside. Stout is there. Quickly the other way. Has a shot blocked by his teammate Alayo, who's cutting off in front of him. They smile right at each other. Distribution given right to Alayo. Trying to find Stout. Chuan doing his best to divert that one away, and he does make the save here. Disaster for the Eagles on that restart. Jair Real now at the top of the arc. Toe poke nearly got through. High pressure from Ole. All 8 field players in the defending half for Aurora for a moment there. Juwan with it now. Sends it up. Montez at the near post. 9, Selemani. Eight corners now for Aurora. They'll get another one here. They're 9-13 on the other side for Ole. Aurora just trying to get back into the stat picture on corners here. 4 right in a row. Ayab Rashidi finds Sadi. Sadi tries to split the defense. Won't happen. Montez comes out. Pacifique Maishimai, excuse me, was there and got a piece of it, but couldn't get it past Montez. Now he's challenged again. Toe poke, another save. Montez has had several of those today. I would say at least his third, possibly fourth or fifth save of that nature. Scoreline could be a lot different if he hasn't had the performance that he has had so far today. Rial with a toe poke at the near post, save from Chawan. He's got 9 saves today. This one came across in the dangerous area, but behind Marcos Rial. Under 10 to go. Ole with a 4-0 advantage. Here's that attempt at goal. Montez with another save. He's got it out of his feet here. J.I. Rial. Marcos Rial got clipped a little bit, and the whistle will come now. 3 fouls against Aurora. Now here's Jair Rial, gets down the sideline. In the corner, it was out of play. It'll be a goal clearance. Ole with possession now in the attacking half. Marcos Rial has Jair to his left. He'll take it himself. Left foot strike collected by Chawan. Attack from the Eagles will go nowhere. Montez clears it away. Now Omar Rashidi. Got the most goals in the tournament so far. Relatively quiet in the second half here. Lyle takes that one away. Shielding the ball in the corner. Providing pressure. Mwanga Rashidi. Now Olayo, he's got Marcos Rial at the back post, but it won't get there. Shot from Jair Rial, hits the post. All the way back to Montez it goes. He'll let it out of play. Ole get a line change. Espinal find Anthony Leon, stops it, toe pokes it, lifts it over Sarab Chawan. The 5th goal for Ole. Anthony Leon from Beto Espinal. Great touches there. Chance at the other end, goes wide. We have a player down here on a collision. It is Anthony Leon. Hopefully he's okay. He was down for a moment. Official noticed right away. Espinal able to get by a couple, and he will draw the contact. Another foul going against Aurora. Five-goal advantage for Ole, 7 minutes to go. Rashidi trying to get Aurora on the board. His shot will be wide of the net as the single fan behind the net feared for his safety for a moment. Cheers from the Ole bench, and there he is, the brave man behind the net. He sees himself on the screen. He'll get more famous if he stays there probably. Shot from Myers blocked. Maya Shimai on the defense. Ole win it right back. Leon into the corner. Espinal, two players in the middle, finds Crawford, given away. Sadi the other way, 3v1. Omar Rashidi, Montez out of net. Isaiah Meyer to the rescue. Here's the corner. Justin Sadi puts it in. Omar Rashidi has a go, well off the mark. A try from Rashidi. Meyer to the floor after Rashidi had beat Montez coming out of his penalty area. Leandros Montez has had a game tonight. In the stat sheet, it's going down as 12 saves right now, which may not seem like a whole lot, but I would say probably 30 to 40% of those saves have been breakaways. Or Ole have been numbers down. Stout creating an open look for Cesar Martinez, and his boys on the bench love it. The fake originally opened it wide for Martinez. Shawan can't do enough. And I think a foul, accumulated foul during that possession there going against Aurora. So that is their fifth, and they're in the danger zone. Ole are getting called for one here. That's their third. Shot, oh, great placement. Montez up to the task once again. Manos Shawan probably can't believe that that shot was saved. Ball given away to Stout, off to the races. Diaz, the whole length of the floor, toe poke. He will find it, and the goals are pouring in for Ole. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but Montez getting a standing ovation from his teammates and fans as he gets subbed out for this last 5 minutes. For Carlos Meneses. Number 80 in the stripes. Rashidi inside, stolen. 3v3. Zavala pulled back. No whistle from the official. Zavala with the tackle. Referee says ball. That one goes against Olay. He's going against Cesar Martinez. .420 to go. Olay Shirley with enough cushion here to take it home. Crazy things can happen in futsal. 7 goals in 4 minutes. We have a whistle off the play here. We're going to have an immediate, it's a yellow card, second for Cesar Martinez. And he's out of the match. They will be a player down for 2 minutes. Martinez wants an explanation, won't get one. Happened kind of off the play. We'll take a look at that again. As we get the, here is that play here. So Martinez going up against Naya Busy. The pull from Martinez first, the shove from Naya Busy afterwards. Right after the ball is poked away, you can see him pull right there, and then on the first cam angle, you could see the shove from Naya Busy. Seems pretty clear cut. So this will be foul number 6 against Aurora and 4 against Olay. Zavala takes it and nets it. 2 goals and an assist for David Zavala. The chance of David coming from his teammates and fans. The Olay crowd loving it here. Goes just to the right of Chawan. So technically a shorthanded goal for Olay. The red card results in a player advantage for Aurora for 2 minutes or until they score. And they will net one here. Manos Chawan from distance. Meneses couldn't get there. The lead is back to 7. So after that, tangle up in the back. The 2 yellows, oh wow, great defensive play. Ayub Rashidi was about to finish that one into an empty net. As I was saying, essentially the 2 yellows that happen, one of them a second caution becoming a red, essentially turns into nothing for either side. They both get a goal. And no match, obviously this being the final, so no match for Martinez to miss. Not sure what the rule is in FCS competition. I'm assuming he won't have to sit out any other FCS match in the future. I would think that would be the case, so he'll sit for the next 3, but that'll probably be all. Another chance here for Aurora. Goes wide, Gentile Selemani. We'll poke it inside, off the corner, cleared away. All the way to Chawan. This shot takes a deflection. Will be a corner for Aurora. This one collected in traffic by Carlos Meneses. The spin out. Ball coming across, just out of range for Johan Vasquez. Oh, just over 2 minutes left now. Olay on the brink of another victory in the FCS. And a second consecutive National Showcase victory. Omar Rashidi can't quite keep that one in play. He's been the leading force for them. He does have the most shots with 12, 2 of those on goal. Olay will fly the keeper. Very common practice in futsal. Bring the keeper up across half so they can have unlimited offensive touches on the ball. Usually they're restricted to 1 time on the ball and only 4 seconds in the defensive half per offensive possession. Coming up across the half line allows them to join the attack as a 5th attacker. That's what Olay chooses to do here in the final minute and 10. Alayo going backwards. Aurora starting to step up. Vasquez in some trouble. Rashidi ends up with it. Has a go, and it's headed for the crossbar. Meneses gets a piece of it. Corner, Aurora. Chawan wanted to go back to the corner. Stolen by Olay, 3v3. Anthony Leon wanted. Alayo, but kicked out first. Take a look at that shot from Rashidi. Meneses able to get in front of it, send it over the bar. Touch from Vasquez, try to get it back from Espinal, too far. Deep in their own territory, 25 seconds to go. Aurora looking for any final attacks here. Clock hits all zeros. The FCS National Showcase champions, Olay Futsal. 8-1 victory. They did it last year, and they've done it once again. One of the players that had the biggest impact tonight for Olay. He was wearing the different colored jersey. We'll see him right here. Huge save. That one was maybe the best of the night. The placement on that ball was very good. There he is, Andres Montes. As Olay thank their fans for showing up. Trophy presentation right around the corner. How many saves did he end up with? It was 13, but a lot of them were a 1v1. Here's when he came off the floor, he got an ovation and cheer from his fans, his team. His performance excellent tonight for Olay as they win it 8-1. We'll do the trophy presentation here in a moment, so stay here with us. FCS National Showcase 2026 champions for the second year in a row, still undefeated in FCS play. Congratulations to Olay Futsal. Who's receiving it? Cesar Elia. Congratulations. Andres. All right, hey, your impact out there tonight was extremely clear. We saw you get a little ovation from the bench. What was it like after that performance coming off and getting that reception from your team?
First of all, what's up, man? Good to see you. No, it was a great game. Honestly, all the credit can't go to myself. All my teammates put in all the work. You know, they made sure to lock down and finish the chances that they had. I just go ahead and add my 2 grains of sand, you know.
Well, you know, you had, I think it ended up being maybe 13, 14 saves tonight, but I would say maybe 30, 40% of those 1v1s, 2v1s got to come out. What does it take as a goalkeeper, right? Because you have to prepare for this moment, right? Tons of preparation. For all the young goalkeepers out there, how do you prepare for moments like what you saw today?
You know, it's just constant work. Like we've talked about it before. You know, you're going to make mistakes, you're going to make errors, but honestly, you just have to keep working through them. And all this comes again. All my abilities come from the confidence that my teammates have given me. You know, they've helped me out. Coach Fabian, all my copies, they've helped me out a lot. So
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, you guys are champions once again, back to back, still undefeated in FCS play. What are you looking forward to?
We're looking forward to dominate, like always. You know, we're not here just to be a part of a show. We're here to take everything we can. You know, we're not here to give an inch, give a mile, nothing. We're here to take.
Awesome. Thanks so much for your time, Andres. Enjoy it.
All right, thanks, man. Have a good one. Vamos, Ole! Ah!
Thanks so much for tuning in to the FCS National Showcase all weekend long. I'm Jared Klepp along with the rest of the FCS Live team, remote and here and in other locations. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys for more FCS action maybe this summer. If not, we'll see you in the season for November. Thank you for tuning in. Good night.
We're NMDP, and we're out here saving lives, relentlessly seeking donors so patients can live their dreams. Like Mia's dream of finding a match and pressing play on life. Noah's dream of climbing the ladder. Or Zoe's dream of a tiny house and a giant dog. Together, we have the power to cure blood disorders like leukemia and sickle cell disease. But we need more donors, people, and the donor we need could be you.
Committing a crime so you can try to escape from prison. Bad idea. Go into the pod escape room to play an escape game with your friends. Great idea. Test your skill as an astronaut in outer space. Find Santa in Save Christmas. Or take a vacation to an abandoned island. Just don't get stuck there. The Pod Escape Room. Learn more at thepodlansing.com.
Together, we have the power to cure blood disorders like leukemia and sickle cell disease. But we need more donors, people. And the donor we need could be you.